I'm Rashida B, and welcome to my studio, the B Spot Chicago. The first time I had my eyebrows groomed was, well, let me see, the day before my senior prom. I'll never forget that. I could not take my eyes off myself. It was total transformation. Since the late 1990s, eyebrow grooming has become the fastest growing segment of the beauty industry. Every Hollywood starlet has her brow stylist on speed dial for personal appearance, interviews, red carpets, all of the must-have events. It's practically a must-have, #1 service. You can't hit the red carpets without having your eyebrows groomed. I also believe that a time is going to come where it's going to become even more of a specialization just for like women in general. Your facialist and your bikini waxer will no longer be the same person that tends to your eyebrows. You'll definitely be having a separate person to tend to your eyebrows. I chose to specialize in eyebrows because eyebrows are our #1 most important yet neglected feature. I think the late Kevin O'Coin said it best when he said there are women who do great hair, who have stylish clothes, and their eyebrows simply ruin their look. It bags, lavish gowns, $1,000 shoes, things that women buy to help us feel a little bit more sexier. A lot of those things are unattainable by the average woman, but beautiful eyebrows I should say, are. It's just something simple that's within every woman's reach. I wouldn't consider having an eyebrow stylist as high maintenance. When you have perfectly symmetrical, well-groomed, and polished brows, you're halfway there in the morning. It's like it takes less effort to get ready. It requires less makeup. You look more groomed, you look more polished, you look wide awake. That's less concealer, that's less time you spend on makeup and fussing around with your hair. Actually, you know what I usually tell people, it's a joke. I usually say, a lot of times if you're not feeling your prettiest, it's not really your hair. You're not having a bad hair day or a bad makeup day, you're actually having a bad eyebrow day. So, no, to answer your question, I don't think that's high maintenance at all, and I think every woman should be having her eyebrows. I find it even more necessary actually to have your eyebrows groomed as we age. Ask any plastic surgeon and he'll tell you, short of an eyelift, eyebrow shaping is the next thing that you can do to actually dramatically change your appearance and actually give you more youth. As a professional eyebrow stylist, I do believe that regular eyebrow maintenance is important. However, for some women who it's not within their budget to visit a specialist regularly, I think most importantly, they should visit one for the very first time and not really attempt to try to achieve an eyebrow shape on their own. They should at least visit a specialist just the first time to make sure that they're on track. Find out what shape fits them. Get some tips about some regular home maintenance, where they should be plucking, how often they should be plucking, where they should not be plucking, which is even more important. There are some eyebrow stylists that are really helpful in that area. I think it is important to seek out someone who specializes in eyebrows, who at least has an affinity for eyebrows, and is like, okay, you know what, I do really great eyebrows. Because it's very important that a woman gets an eyebrow shape that suits her. One size fits all only works for handbags. You don't want a cookie cutter eyebrow shape. You don't want the same eyebrow shape that Stu has or Jane has. You know, though your best friend's eyebrows might be great, they might not be the eyebrow shape for you, which is why I'm not particularly a fan of eyebrow stencils. Certain things need to be taken into consideration when determining, you know, the best brow shape that's best for you. A lot of things come into play, such as your facial features or your eyes wide set. Are they close set? You know, do you have a broader nose or a thinner nose? All of those things, including your lifestyle, believe it or not, are things that are important to determining which eyebrow shape is going to be most flattering for you. How do you find a good eyebrow stylist? Basically, you know, I always tell people, just find someone, eyebrows that you admire, that, you know, your colleague at work, or just any woman on the street. You stop a woman on the street, you love her eyebrows, ask her, you know, oh, you know, where do you get your eyebrows done? One thing that's important though is you kind of want to do like does she look like you, or her brows similar to hers, because the outcomes do vary between threading and waxing. Everyone doesn't come up with the same results, same great results, I should say. So I've had dozens of people say, well, I saw this person and her eyebrows were fabulous, and I went to a person and my eyebrows were not so great. So you want to kind of take into consideration, her brows like yours, are they light, are they thick, are they heavy, are they, you know, whatever. So that's the best way. A lot of the magazines also do periodically do features on eyebrow shaping stylists, how to find a good stylist in your city. Allure magazine, Lucky magazines do it all.